Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today PSYLOCKE needs your help. More specifically, I need your help to roll an obelisk for PSYLOCKE. Now, we've done this a few times before, so you know the drill. I've got a bunch of obelisks saved up at 6 stars, and I need to make one of them fantastic for PSYLOCKE. Now, I don't really have high hopes because I've been getting terrible luck on the streams and off of YouTube and off of online stuff in general. But I'm hoping that maybe we can turn that around, kind of Spirit Bomb style. I don't really know any new memes at the moment, but hopefully there's something that will come to me that's kind of you giving me something and basically me not giving you anything in return, which is basically what a Spirit Bomb is. Well, just imagine there's some kind of all-powerful evil guy slash girl slash thing trying to kill everyone, and I'm gonna save you by equipping an obelisk for PSYLOCKE. This makes a ton of sense if you watch anime. So anyways, we've got this mind damage invincibility obelisk on PSYLOCKE. Now this one is not bad. It's nice because it's almost 70% mind damage, but then the rest of it is pretty caca. The invincibility is not useful to me. I'm not using her in PvP. If I were using her in PvP, for those of you that want some information right off the bat before you start commenting that this is not an informational video, I would go with guard break immunity, mind damage, invincibility, which is very similar to what you would give Scarlet Witch. Alternatively, you could go for a guard break max HP invincibility, but I think it's a little bit worse. For a CTP for PvP, I would go for the CTP of Authority, definitely. You could also entertain the CTP of Destruction to maximize even more penetration, but the guard break is an absolute necessity for PvP. For PvE, go for double mind damage proc. I'm not even going to suggest a energy CTP because honestly, just like on Thor, elemental damage is king here, and you probably won't see a huge difference in the numbers between a double mind damage proc versus a CTP of energy. Now, of course, a CTP of energy is going to probably be easier to get, believe it or not, than a double mind damage 200 proc, but it's still something you can shoot for free. Now, I can see you guys are already questioning because I have a lot of mind damage obelisks. This is my graveyard of failed rolls, and so I've collected all of these that I rolled up from 2 stars or 3 stars mind damage up to 6, and the one that I'm working with today is right over here. It's a 39.4%, so I basically collected the highest percentage, not rank, mind damage one, and we're going to be using this one to re-roll. We've got a bunch of tries here. I believe we got about 13 tries with regular obelisks, and then we also have a couple of guard break. We have actually 4 guard breaks that I don't want. I know this one is recovery 140, which is actually pretty sexy, but it's just not high enough. If it was a 180, I would love this obelisk to pieces, but because it's 140, it's just not good enough. We also have a mind damage that has a 140 proc with max HP. Again, this one looks nice, and if it was a 180, I would definitely keep this and possibly give it to Scarlet Witch for PvE content, or maybe even Emma Frost, or I don't know, Mysterio. But sadly, a 140 proc just doesn't cut it for me anymore. It's 180, 200 or bust. So get out your Lucky Charms, get out your rabbit's foots and your kimchi or whatever you get for good luck, and give it to me. Rub it all over your TV screen, computer screen, or phone, and let's get into it. So we got this one here. We're gonna roll it with Stun, Fear, and Stun, Fear, 5 seconds. I don't have this one locked, but I'm now wondering why I don't have it locked. I'm going to leave this one till the end because I'm a little bit confused. It's not the greatest obelisk because it's Stun and Fear. There's no guard break, but 5 seconds is nice. I'm going to lock this one up again and just maybe hope that we get... I don't know why that wasn't unlocked. Maybe someone was playing on my account when I wasn't looking, or maybe I just lost my mind. That happens, believe it or not. So let's try this mind resist, movement speed, energy shield. This one is definitely garbage. Here we go. Okay. Mind damage, cold resist, 3 seconds invincibility. Still pretty garbage, but at least 3 seconds of invincibility is better than anything else that it had on it before. Where are you? 39%. I have to go hunting for you. Movement speed, recovery rate, freeze. Come on, come on, come on. Ignore, dodge, freeze. I would take an ignore, dodge proc at this point. At this point, mind damage, anything 180 or 200, I will take. I am in desperation mode. When I make these videos, when I plead with you guys and beg you to give me good luck, this is fear, ignore, dodge, physical shield. I'm basically at my wit's end. Yeah, okay, energy shield, fantastic. It would be nice, you know, if we're on the topic of obelisks, to get a second slot. A second slot being allowing us to equip multiple obelisks, the way we have the chance to equip 3 different ISO 8 sets. I'm not really sure why they went ahead and gave us multiple ISO 8 sets and not multiple obelisk sets. I really don't see the difference, because you're still spending tons of gold to roll the obelisk or the ISO 8 set that you want, and then if you have to move around ISOs, they also cost crystals, so Netmarble's still going to make money if we have multiple obelisk slots, because people are still going to make mistakes, or characters are still going to get buffs or new uniforms that make them much better and require the obelisks on them to kind of shift or move around to other characters. So this is a mind damage, physical shield, fear here. We're doubling down on the mind damage. Let's see what we get. Just see more garbage. Do you see what I'm working with? Do you understand the pain that I'm going through right now? I don't even know what we're on. 4, 5, and we've just been getting garbage the entire time. Let's call that 5. So this is going to be number 6, mind damage, poison damage, freeze. Okay, it kind of stuttered for a second. It was thinking about what it wanted to give me. It didn't give me a damage proc unless you ask someone who doesn't understand damage procs, and then they would tell you that I do have a 280% damage proc. But we covered that in another video. Let's try again here. Mind damage, ignore, dodge, freeze on my mind damage. Okay, another shockwave 110, poison resist. That's really not what I'm looking for, Chuck. Alright, let's try again. Mind damage, this is number 8, I think. You can keep track at home. You can count out for me. Another shockwave with max HP. Wow, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay, let's try again. This is the nice one. This is the one I didn't want to sacrifice, I guess. I don't even know what we're on right now, guys. Yeah, this is how desperate I've become. I'm just rolling carelessly. I'm just desperately rolling for something, anything that's going to work for PSYLOCKE, and this is exactly what we're getting. Garbage after garbage. So for any of you out there who are struggling with obelisk rolls, wow, I'm down to my last 2. I'm right behind you. I'm right there with you. I'm holding your hand. Just reach out your hand, and you'll feel a ghostly wind take hold, or maybe you just left your window open. Yeah, and then I get the tease like this. Again, if this was a 180 proc, this would be beautiful, magnificent, fantastic. But this is just not good enough. And to show you how serious I am about a 140 proc not being good enough, I'm gonna re-roll it right now. I just don't have the I just don't have the patience for these lackadaisical rolls. We're gonna actually re-roll this guard break. We're gonna use the mind damage to use the. We're gonna use the guard break on the mind damage to re-roll it, because I have 3 guard break obelisks that I'm not using at all right now, and I was hoping that I would get lucky with one of them, and I didn't. We still have this stun fear 5 seconds. I want to know, of course, do you guys think I should keep this? Do you think this is good enough to equip on a character, or do you think that stun fear is just not good enough? Of course, I could give this to someone like Singularity or someone like Cull Obsidian, who already has native guard break immunity, or even Ant-Man, because his uniforms give him guard break immunity. But on the flip side, I could just use it to re-roll, which I would love to do if it guarantees me a good obelisk. Of course, I won't know until I do it, but at this point, I'm desperate. We're going to use one more guard break here, because I still have this one, and I still have the one with a 200 proc, and I still have the 140. So we still have multiple good and bad ones. So we're going to just take one last crack at this. 39%, guard break, poison damage, physical shield, 180 or 200 proc. I've had back-to-back videos where we got the rolls we wanted sooner or later. This would be the first time I've been completely destroyed. And yeah, freeze and immunity to fear. That's, yeah, I don't have an immunity to fear. I have an immunity to good damage procs. So let me know what you guys think of my luck. Let me know what you think of that stun fear 5 seconds, because I am genuinely curious. I don't really know how many more times I'm going to be rolling obelisks. I do have other 4-star mind damage and 3 stars, etc. that I'm going to be trying to roll up to 6 stars, so maybe I'll get lucky with one of those. But yeah, let me know which one of you has the best obelisk for PSYLOCKE so I can feel even worse about my luck. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content and you want to support me. Hit the bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.